Welcome back to Rancho Fundo. We're here in Brazil, and of all things, it looks like it's actually snowing here. I think I got snow turned off, so it's not going to accumulate. Back in FS19 with the Seasons mod, you had like mods that were called geos, and they kind of dictated the crop calendar and the weather and so on. Really don't have that here in FS25, so if the map maker doesn't tweak it enough, it kind of just acts base game-ish, and that's, I think, what we're experiencing here. And I think that's also what we're experiencing overall with the crop calendar here on Rancho Fundo as well. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning and it's December, and yeah, we are definitely being challenged right now. I guess I'll just take the truck. It's getting pretty dirty. Back it out here. So when I left you last time, we were in November and it was getting dark, and we were trying incredibly hard to get hay baled so that we could feed the cows that we got, dairy cows that we got up on the hill. Well, that hasn't turned out great for me. We did not get a whole lot of hay off that hillside. It was way too much work for the amount of hay that I think we ended up getting. I wonder how muddy it's going to be here. You can see the stack of bales rendered in there. I don't know if I want to go into the field. I'm afraid I'll get stuck. I just try and drive along the edge here. I think our grass started growing again, but I don't know. So this is kind of our stack of hay bales. We got what, 7? 7 measly bales out of doing that. So I'm going to be looking for land to maybe try and get some land that we can maybe more effectively bale hay on, because this just, it didn't work very well. It was nice to get it cutted. It was nice to get the grass cut so we could see a little better, but yeah, the slope was just too much. And well, the equipment that we had was probably a little too small, but that's because we're starting out with small equipment. And I don't think we'll ever get to be a big farm here. This is a limited series on Rancho Fundo. We're just trying to have a little bit of fun on a Brazilian map with Brazilian style equipment, at least near best as we can. I should take some hay up to the dairy cows. So we'll do that quick. I am using pallet forks to spike the bales, unfortunately. Just kind of the nature of things. I am going to put the weight on so we're safe. I'll see if I can grab 2 hay bales to take up there. That way maybe they'll be good for a while. So it's a little cooler here in December. So I've got kind of a sweater on. I think we'll probably quickly try and get through the winter here. so we can get to doing some farming. We don't really have to belabor the point. This isn't like our regular series where everything's on camera. A little bit more work going on off camera that you aren't seeing. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Let's see. If I can get those top two, that would be great. I think I got them. I don't think we can do spring wheat, so we're going to be fairly limited on what crops we can do. Let's see, where am I going? I'm going up this way. I got to take this first turn. Guess I don't need all those lights on. Yeah, these slopes make things a little challenging with our smaller equipment, and then the mud on top of that. If we get too much weight in a trailer or whatever, it's yeah, it's not happening too well. So we got just like a half dozen dairy cows and a half dozen calves. You can see the head of the calf sticking out of the mud there. I'm not quite sure. There are some issues with height, I guess. I don't know. Still, it looks good. It looks pretty good. I don't know if I can get around this one. I'll go behind her. Oh, look out there, little guy. They come running over for the feed. I think these should go in there. All right. There we go. I didn't intend to reverse out of here. Just kind of ended up that way. All right. Do have entrances over here, but I think I'll go around. Go ahead and leave the weight on here for now. I don't know why I would need necessarily to take it off. Alright, so here I'm in a little bit of a conundrum. So now, I don't know if you remember, we were able to put our green coffee beans into our silo here. And I had earlier tried to see if I could fill the coffee beans into the trailer, and I had to relocate my bags and stuff over here because when I would try to fill the trailer out of the silo, it would start filling the trailer from the big bags. So that didn't work. So I had to kind of jockey everything around in here again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fill up with, I think, coffee bean raw. We're gonna run that to the roaster. Now remember, we are using wet processing. So what we're doing is we are soaking the coffee beans in water briefly after it's been the flesh removed, and then we dry them here over in what looks like a rice sapling greenhouse, but this is our kind of our drying area for the beans. So these are our dried green coffee beans, ready to go to the roaster. I'm gonna go up through this entrance here. I like this one. I think I've said it before. I'll put this one in just because I like the look. So land's a little expensive. We don't have nearly enough money to buy anything really, which is not great. There is a field with grass growing in it. Look up here just beyond the bridge. That's on the left-hand side though, isn't it? Oh, but the river turns. So up towards the top of that hill on the left. That one is probably 80-some thousand. Something we could think about. Oh, the river does look pretty high still. I don't know if it's just me, my imagination, thinking that that's what's going on, but it certainly looks like it is a little bit higher. So we're going to head up to the roaster. The problem is the roaster is putting out the roasted coffee beans in pallets. We got about 8,000, so should be able to give us 8 pallets, but this trailer's not really, I need like the other trailer. So I think I'm going to have to go back and get it after we drop these beans off. I think we can plant rice in April, or drill the rice field, the paddy that we have down at the bottom of the hill in April. We may end up kind of going through time to get to that. I think we'll probably just get through the winter in this episode. I don't know if there's going to be too much more to do. I suppose we'll have like another load of roasted that we'll be able to get once these are roasted. So it'll be another 8 pallets, I think, that'll be ours roughly. See, the roaster's up here on the right. I do like the little detail of these entrances like this. Pretty cool. I think they did a pretty good job on this map. Okay, so 8 of these are ours. Actually, there are 8 sitting there. So that's perfect. I wonder if we could just fill the trailer with it. It'd save me the trouble of going back and getting the other trailer and borrowing the telehandler from the store. Should we try it? Just this once? Nope. I'm trying to fill from the pallet. It won't let me. Oh well, it was an idea. Perhaps not a great idea, but it was an idea. I'm going to swing by the store and talk to them about maybe borrowing the telehandler so that we can load that. And while we're here, we'll check on used equipment as well. I don't think there's anything that we need. I should check and make sure before I head back, though. Good morning. What do you have for used equipment? Just the flex draper. Okay. Yeah, hey, I was wondering, could I coordinate with you to borrow the telehandler, use it up at the coffee roaster? Yep. Okay, thanks. She said yes. So I'm going to pre-stage this up there, and then I'm going to go back to the farm and get my other trailer that we'll be able to load into, and then we'll probably have to make a couple of trips over to, I think, the rural restaurant, I think is the name of it, to go ahead and sell the 8 pallets that we've had roasted from our coffee beans. Doesn't really help matters that the farm is so far from town. I had to go all the way back down there, drop off the bulk trailer and get this one so that we can load those pallets of the roasted coffee into it. So, up the hill. And into the roaster. this won't be too difficult to get done, so I need four pallets. Let's just get these ones on the end here, right? Be easier. Light on for safety, right? Of course, these aren't lined up quite straight, are they? There we go, that's close enough. Now, if the trailer, I wonder, I could stack, right? Make it easier if I could. Oh my. But if I could stack them too high, I'd be better off. I wouldn't have to make 2 trips. Oh, it spawned. Oh, because all the spawn area is... Okay. These ones over here are ones that I moved. That's why. That's why no more were spawning. Let me get those too. I can. Not a whole lot of room to work with there. Alright, I think I can get them now. 1, 2. Another one will probably spawn right where we took these from. Maybe not. I don't know if I'm going to regret this or not, but I'm going to try and put 4 more in there. So we just do this one time. Got it all in there. Get it all strapped down. I hope that's not too heavy. Alright, let's try and get this out of here. I don't even know where we're going for sure. My assumption is probably the rural restaurant, but it's possible we could just go to the farmer's market with it. Let's go ahead and check the prices. Coffee bean roasted. Actually, the farmer's market is better, and that is real close. Let me tag it because I'm not 100% sure. It's only $6 per 1,000 more, but it's closer, so let's do that. This is our first time selling anything over at the farmer's market. dump truck kind of stopping in the middle of the road, but that's not going to bother us. Okay. So I think, I don't know if we can back into that spot. Pardon me, sir. Delivery. Oh, so the money's going up. Look at that. Oh, $82,130 total. We made $39,978 for that. So next month, if we're able to sell another 8 pallets, and the price should be even better next month, we should be able to afford that field. So we'll head back out to the farm. I'm gonna go buy that grass field. I'll show it to you. What I was thinking about. There's a bridge going to our farm. If we turn left here, our neighbors to the right there, there's grass to my right there also, but that field's big. Can't really afford that one. But this one here on the left is not small. It's got a bit of a slope to it too. I don't know if it's as steep as the grass field or where our coffee plants are. I don't think so. But we could buy this. Let me pull it up in the map. So we're here in field 19. I don't want that to come up. And let me select it here. Oh, there we go. So it's $82,080, which is everything that we have. And it's almost 4 acres in size. And our farm is just right down here. But everything around it, that's too expensive. It's 97. That would be better. We'll take a look at it as we go by. We'll have that much, I think, and then we could maybe put grass in it. What's it already got planted in there? Okay, so that field's cultivated. We could put anything in there. Right? Yeah. Let's take a look at that one. These are just grass. It won't hurt anything. $82 for that. Runs down to the river. Or $97 for this. Wow, that's quite a slope. I think I like the one that's 82 better. I know it's a little farther from home, but I think it might be the trick. So I guess tomorrow we don't need to necessarily get up so early. It's only 11:23 now, so maybe tomorrow we could wait till noon. Whoa. All right, so our dairy cows are taken care of. Nothing really going on here at the farm. I'm going to go ahead and think about what we need to do next. And yeah, I'll see you in January. We'll go sell some more coffee. Okay, well, we went ahead and slept through to the next day. It's January now. 10 o'clock. I figured there's no reason to just get up early and not do anything very much. So we'll just enjoy a little later in the day today. This is about the same time that we ended in December. I am concerned. There we go. I'm concerned that the grass field that we wanted to get was growing. I didn't close my gates last night, did I? Nope. Oh well. The grass was growing, and I'm afraid that it's going to turn to ready to harvest and no longer be able to be fertilized. So my goal would be to try and buy it today if we can, still fertilize it, and try and get it fertilized. I want to run up, just check on the cows. We may need to get like a tank for milk. That might be something we need to buy. Sink it in the mud, buddy. Alright, so how much milk is in here? Ooh, 1807. Okay, so it's not too bad yet. Let me check the actual animal menu. So our feed, we probably need, well, I don't know how quickly they're eating it. There's not that many of them, so the capacity is pretty large in here. What is the capacity for animals in this pasture? Should be about here. Oh, 12 of 118. So yeah, the feed should be pretty large for just 6 cows. I don't think we're gonna go up to 118. I don't know if we could keep 118 cows in feed. So the coffee roaster in town should be done roasting our 8 pallets of coffee. So we'll load that up and we'll go sell it. And that should leave us with enough money to buy that field. We don't even have enough right now, do we? On the way to town, I'm going to go by and check it and see if it's ready to harvest already. That would not be great. If we can, we could buy it today and fertilize it. I think I got like a small broadcast spreader, and I have fertilizer. Do I have a broadcast spreader? Yeah, there is. So we'd be fine to be able to do that today if we can. Got field info open, so I should be able to just walk into the field and see whether it's ready to harvest or if it's growing. The one across the road, when I was looking at the map, so the one on the right was already ready to harvest. It's not very tall because it's winter time. Drive up to where it's flat-ish to stop. Turn around in it. Okay. Should just be able to hop out. Okay, it's still growing. That's perfect. So if we were to fertilize it it should take another fertilizing state. Alright, so we'll run up to town and get this loaded up and make some money. Okay, we're arriving over at town again. Hopefully there will be 8 pallets ready for us. Just load it up and go sell it. I don't know if I want to park in the same spot as I did last time. I'm not sure it was the most effective way to do it. I'm gonna pull over this way even farther. I think this is where I was parked last time anyway. Oh, turn signal on. Put that down. Turn that off. Here we are at the coffee roaster. Get it loaded. Materials missing. Looks like they ran out. I hope I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, enough should spawn. Shut it off here. Question is, should I stack them and load them that way, or should I do it the way I did it last time? I don't know, let's try it this way this time. That went well, I think. About as well as could be expected. I don't know what's going on over here. That's going to be a problem, I think. Gonna have a tough time getting out of here. Oh, what's going on? Oh my, what kind of mess is that? Wow, I don't know what to do about that. I don't think... I can bounce around behind? We'll have to see what we can pull off here. fit out between the cars? I don't think so. I think I'm too big. Where am I gonna go anyway? I think I'm gonna go to the farmer's market again. Let's see. 5157 at the farmer's market. Yep. Oh man. Should hold it till March. But I need it now. So, yeah. Oh man, if that one other car had been at the end of that line, I probably never would have been able to get in there. Alright. Rancho Fundo Specialty Coffee. Delivery to the farmer's market. $41,000 we got there, so we're up to $122,000. This coffee is very lucrative. I am not complaining about it at all. So we're gonna head down, we'll go to the field. We will conduct that transaction there, and then we'll go over and we'll see if we can get a fertilizing state on it here before the end of January. All right, we'll take a left again. We'll head up to the top of the hill. I don't know if I'm going to need this much grass to make hay. But I don't know what else to do really. I can't. I don't think that what we did to get the 7 bales that we have, we can't keep doing that. It just didn't work. So I think I have to do this. Maybe I could plow it and put something else in it in the spring after I get the bales off of it. I don't know. Of course, we got to figure out how to get straw as well. We'll probably have to buy it if we need to. We did buy a bunch. All right, let's go ahead and buy this field. So in farmland, field 19, we're going to select it. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy that field for $82,000. It still leaves us with $40,000. That's pretty good. So it gives us some farming to do. It should take a fertilizing state even though it is January. I don't want to wait any longer to do it, that's for sure. I wouldn't mind waiting if I could get away with it, but I don't think I can get away with it, so. No, not letting me do it. Whoa, don't get... How are we getting so far over? I am getting worse at backing. I'm not sure why. Go ahead and we'll drop that. I'm just going to leave this parked here. What I want to do... is see if I can get one of them big bags of fertilizer out of the building over here. Load up that fertilizer spreader. We'll take the bag with us. If I can just surgically get in here and grab that bag, it would be perfect. I think I got it. Up a little more. There we go. Oh boy. Gonna have to do about a... That away with a 3-point. Might have to... Here. There we go. Alright. Get it high enough here. I think so. Might have to put it towards the end. Keep it level. Should be able to get it over. There we go. Is it filling? There we go. I hope the bag's not too heavy. That we can't lift it without a weight on the back. We'll drop the weight off to grab the fertilizer spreader. Then we'll try and take the bag with us to the field so we got enough fertilizer to finish it without having to come back. But I got 300 in the spreader and 700 in the bag. We're okay. It's gonna work. Alright, so we're gonna go over and we're gonna fertilize that field. All right, I'm finishing up here. I kept jumping out of the tractor because I was trying to hit the brake as I was getting to the bottom of the field. Because I didn't want to run into the river. Oh, come on, go, 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 go. I think I should have really checked to make sure this was doing exactly what I was hoping it was doing, but I haven't. But it does look like I'm getting a slight, what do you call it? Kind of a ground texture change, looking a little darker. So I think it's working. I can't believe we got as far as we have. But I think I'm going to run out before I get to the end. Oh, yeah, especially when I took the cruise control off. Come on, go, 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 go. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Nope. I probably would have got it if I had not accidentally not had the cruise control on there. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there. That was... Another 300. There we go. So what? Got 400 left in the bag. There we have it. Okay, so should be able to do this again. We should be able to finish it out. Alright. Oh, I gotta be careful. Swinging around with that bag up like that. Alright. Let me go ahead. I don't know, I thought the lines would go away, but they didn't. Okay, so we're fertilized 100%, our yield bonus is 87%, so we should get better grass out of here. And I think possibly, who knows, maybe in March we'll be able to cut it, and we could maybe look at putting some other crop in this field. I don't know. Could happen. So we'll head back to the farm. Put things away. It's what, 1 o'clock, and yeah, I think I'll see you in February next time. I think this will probably do it for today. But thank you for hanging out with me here at Rancho Fundo in Brazil. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, and if you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. See you next time. I'm gonna try and drive under the gate, the sign to the ranch. Let's see. There we go.